Nengo.
Yes, Mr. TOM.
Wewe zombie.
Wewe hujui? Kana shamba. Uko hapa? Tushaingia.
Leo ndio ile siku.
Champions League.
UEFA Champions League.
City ilifanywa ile kitu.
Apia Arsenal.
Arsenal nayo kunyonga. English Premier League zote zipo
Tulia.
Acha nitulie.
Bado game haijaanza.
Sawa.
Mchezo bado uko beach.
Sawa.
Unasemaje?
Ni Augusto, Aguero.
Namba 10 mgongoni.
Hebu onyesha mashabiki.
Ndo gani?
Gado gani?
Usi Aguero. Leo tunakesha hapa.
Mpaka asubuhi. Mpaka wajue.
Sawa.
Nengo.
Yes, Mr. TOM.
You said today is today.
Today is today.
Until
tomorrow.
Morning.
Until tomorrow.
You're not getting out of here.
We have to do it.
We have to make it.
Yeah.
Until morning.
That's why we are here.
This is your favorite sports show.
Sports Untold Stories.
This is where you get inspired,
captivated,
and illuminated.
Beyond the four corners of the pitch. This is where you experience the human side of the game. I'm your host, TOM.
Elizabeth Musyoka.
And I'm Nengo Justo. You can call me double N, Nengo wa Nengo.
We're zombie.
Haujui.
So,
yeah.
Our today's show is entitled The English Curse in the European Championship.
The English Curse in the European Championship.
So why the curse? Why do you say that the English is cursed?
That is now the question.
Now that's the biggest question.
Curse.
And before we get out of here, we will have gotten all the answers.
You have to know the answers.
Yeah, that's what you have said until morning.
And the answers are here.
Yeah. Tell us.
You have to start from the scratch. The curse.
Why the curse?
The curse comes in the English Premier League when they are playing the UEFA Champions League and Europa Cup. Europa League, Europa League. You know, for the last 10 years, English teams have won 10 UEFA Champions League.
English teams have
Premier League have won 10.
No, they have only won 4.
I'm sorry, they have won 4
in the last 10
in the last 10 years for the Champions League.
What do you mean 4?
6 times being dominated by the Spain Cup, by the Spain League and the German. And they are saying that English team, they're the most.
English League is the best.
English League is the best and the most followed league in the world.
But yet, when it comes to the European Championship,
other teams are dominating.
They are being struck.
Let's
take a case study. This 2023-2024.
Yeah.
All the English teams
have been eliminated.
Yeah, it has only remained one, Aston
Villa. And in the UEFA Conference League.
Yeah, which is a very pretty small league.
So
can you tell me what could have been the problem? Because English league is the best league in the world, and they always say when a player comes from outside, because English league is hard, the player does not perform well. So why do they hype so much English Premier League, and then when it comes to the European competitions, they don't stand a chance?
Madam Brains, do you have anything to support this conversation?
Yes.
What can you say?
Why should the English always lead on the top, and when this comes on the other teams, it becomes the last?
That is the question.
Because Real Madrid is from Spain, right?
Yes, from Spain.
And yes, is it yesterday? They played against
Manchester City. Yeah, UEFA Champions League.
Yeah, they eliminated them
in the quarterfinal through penalties.
Yeah, in the quarterfinals.
Yeah.
So, can you tell me what is the problem with English teams in the UEFA league? Because even Liverpool was playing against an Italy team.
Yeah.
And it was completely thrashed. 3-0 at home.
3-0 versus Atalanta.
Is it the English league that is cursed, or is they are always overconfident? They are always overconfident, that is, when they come to the European competition, because they are the best league in the world. What is the problem?
For me, I think the problems comes in the selection of players.
Selection of players.
You know, England, English Premier League, they always have a rule. For you to for your team to play, let's say Crystal Palace or Manchester City, they have to give you the number of English teams of the English players that they have to be in the field.
So why then do they not choose for them when it comes to the other side?
Yeah, they always say that for your team to perform or for your team to play in that league, you have some
English players.
English players in your team. That is their limitation.
So that is racism.
That is racism. So when these English players, they have, how can I put this statement? They're always underrated.
Oh.
They're always underrated. You know, when you come to Barcelona, Barcelona you can only have the whole team. Only one player can be from Spain.
Yeah, and even sometimes none.
Even sometimes none. And they will always perform well.
They perform well.
Yeah.
But looking at it, English league has the best coaches.
Yeah.
Has the best players like Erling Haaland.
Yeah. Like of Kevin De Bruyne.
Mohamed Salah.
Yeah.
But when it comes to the European Championship, like for example, Atalanta. Do you know any player of Atalanta?
I don't.
And why do they dominate players like Mo Salah, Van Dijk, and those? Does it mean, is it the coach the problem, or is it is overconfidence of the English Premier League in the European nights?
You know, these clubs like of Real Madrid and Barcelona, they always have experience in this cup. Real Madrid have won for almost 14 times.
Yeah, 14 times.
UEFA Champions League.
And in the last 10 years?
In the last 10 years can be five, yeah. Real Madrid.
And Barcelona too.
So their players, they have experience in this cup. So the like of Carvajal, the like of Nacho, Modric, Kroos, these are the players who can give you Champions League.
They're really experienced.
Yeah, they're experienced in this.
But looking to it, even Man City has some experience in it.
Yeah, they are experienced, but not when it comes to Champions League.
But looking at Bernardo Silva, the guy has played quite a number of times. Ruben Diaz.
Yeah.
Rodri. Who else?
Kevin De Bruyne. Yeah.
The
but
players have experience.
But they have only won one time in the Champions League. When you compare to Modric has almost won more than five.
Has won 5
with
now,
Real Madrid.
Now this will be the sixth
one if they win.
If they win it.
Yeah.
So English League, like in our last episode, we discussed about some few players who went from grace to grass.
Yeah.
And this happened after the shift of clubs from
let's say
Spain, from England to Spain.
The like of Eden Hazard.
Eden
Hazard you are talking about.
Felipe
Coutinho.
Players like those, they were performing so well in Premier League. It is the best league in the world, of course.
According to their ranking, FIFA ranking.
Yeah. So everyone would have expected, because Premier League is
at the top.
Is at the top. These players, when they go to a second number league, that is Spain, they'll perform so well. But what happened?
For me, I think I can differ with the FIFA ranking. Which criteria do they use to say that English is the most best team in the world?
I don't know.
Teams.
I don't know the criteria,
because when it comes to England team, it is not performing. England team, and Spain is more in the best ranking than England.
But you know, there is something that it is called coefficient. Those coefficients are dragged from a number of things.
Yeah.
First of all, the following of the league, the quality of the players. The amount of money invested
in the
league.
Yeah.
So I think from all those things, you know, Spain, they usually they don't buy always people who are already known. They always start
from the scratch.
Yeah. They take kids,
even academy.
Yeah, you see like the guy in Barcelona.
Yeah.
Yamal.
Even the like of Pedri, Gavi.
They don't want ready-made things. That's why the league has not invested so much in
their
bringing.
players.
But look at England. Haaland bought for a lot of money.
Yeah, £80 million.
Yeah, Sancho the other day just came to Manchester United with a lot of money. So you cannot rule out the Premier League to be at the top. Premier League has invested money. Look at even the coaches. How many coaches do you know of Spain?
Only at least one.
At least 3, because
3. Carlo
Ancelotti,
Xavi Hernandez,
Xavi, and Diego Simeone.
Yeah, 3.
The others, you don't know them.
Yeah.
But Premier League, us,
we know almost every coach.
Every coach.
Yeah, we know him.
So, is it the Premier League the hardest, or is it the players who have the problem in the European Championship? Miss Renz, can you tell us about, what do you think? Is it the teams, the English teams, which have a problem, or is it self-confidence of these teams in the European Championship?
I think that they are the players, because once you're underrated, your confidence turns off. And you cannot be overrated and still go confidently to the field and play. Yeah.
So you think it is the players who have been overrated?
Yeah.
So when they are overrated, they are overconfident.
You see, when you hype someone,
he becomes overconfident.
Yeah.
And that makes them to get thrashed.
Yeah.
So what we can say, the English Premier League should improve their game, or what can we say?
Even the Europa League, we see the other teams dominating the Europa League, the like of Sevilla. Even Sevilla has won more Europa League than any other team. Let's say the like of Frankfurt. Imagine Frankfurt winning Europa League, and we have teams like Chelsea. We have Manchester United,
Arsenal,
who are not qualifying for the Champions League, but they can't win Europa League.
That tells you something, that there is a problem in England.
For me, I think what pushes the English Premier League team is the journalists. They are journalists.
The journalists always hype so much. These
players,
but in real sense,
they don't perform.
Yeah, they're incompetent.
Let's say the like of Trippier. Even Trippier, the Newcastle
right
defender. That player is not of that quality. But when you see him on the field, you will see that English Premier League media is trying to give credit of the
not because he was so
good.
But because he's from England. And when you come from outside, the English people are very big racists.
The like of Julian Alvarez, Manchester City. The guy is performing so well.
But you can never hear
media talking about him. For me, I think the problem is the media.
I think if Haaland was
English
player, he could have won the Ballon d'Or.
Actually, that's right.
But now, because
he's from Norway, a small team, nobody consider him.
English team, they always want their people to be known, not any other people.
That's why I'm telling you, according to this FIFA ranking, we have the people who are on top from England, who are pushing that England to be on top. But according to my perspective, I think Spain is the best team.
Spain is the best
actually.
Team. I agree with Nengo. I said that according to his own perspective, Spain is the best league in the world because they don't fumble in the European Championship. That's it for our today's episode. Your host TOM.
And I'm Nengo Justo.
Elizabeth Musyoka.
And until next time, don't touch that dial. Bye.